Hi guys, my name is Samantha. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm so excited to do today's video. It has been one of the most requested videos in my life ever, from people that are subscribed, from people that know me on Instagram, from people that know me in real life. They always ask why I don't do a video on this. And I used to think I didn't have enough to make a video, but now that I've laid everything out, that is such a ridiculous statement. Really quickly before I get into the video, I am not typically like a backdrop kind of gal, but I had this up last night because I was taking Instagram photos and my room is like really conveniently a mess. I'm just sitting in front of this to cover that up, you know? We're going with it. All right, today's video is going to be my designer sunglasses collection, which I'm honestly quite proud of. I love sunglasses, and I think part of the reason why I enjoy buying them and collecting them is because I find that they really hold their value. All they do is sit right here on your face. Like, they don't really touch the ground like a shoe does. They don't kind of get knocked around like a bag. Also, I know part of the reason why I became such like a designer sunglasses aficionado is because I started wearing glasses when I was in 2nd grade, and it was really, really sad growing up and experimenting with fashion. And I used to wear like the craziest outfits, like neon pink fishnet gloves, cowboy boots, and little skirts, and I could never wear sunglasses because I had to wear my glasses. And then once I got contacts, I was so excited to start adding designer sunglasses into my wardrobe. Like, that's such a fun accessory. So I've really accumulated quite the collection. I will show you, insert some clips here of how I store my sunglasses. I keep them actually in a nail polish holder that I found off of Amazon. If the exact one is not available, I will link a similar one down below, but that's how I keep them displayed, just so that I remember which pairs I have and I can kind of get inspired with what I want to pair with what outfit I have on that day. I honestly kind of thought I didn't have all of the boxes and cases anymore, because I will show you in a bit what case I use consistently for pretty much all of them. But I did some digging and I think I have all of them, which I'm assuming would be really helpful for any of you guys who are maybe considering adding any of these pairs of sunglasses to your collection. You'll be able to see exactly what it came with, the packaging, all of that. This might be a long one. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm pretty sure that I'm going in order of when I purchased them, which is a little crazy. Personally, when it comes to designer bags, purses, shoes, what have you, I'm one of those people that's very particular about like the name and the style. It always, for some reason, just rubs me the wrong way when people like drop several hundreds of dollars on something and can't even be bothered to know like what it's called. I'm gonna do the best that I can to say everything from memory, but of course, every single style name, every link that I can find will be in the description box down below, as well as everywhere else that you can find me. My first pair of designer sunglasses are honestly the most impractical pair ever. I truthfully never wear these, but the reason that I can't bear to get rid of them is because they were the first. They are the Chloetilia sunglasses. The only reason I bought these is because when I was in high school, is right when Gossip Girl started, Leighton Meester was photographed wearing these quite a few times, and for some reason I was just so drawn to them and so obsessed with them. The second I moved to New York, I went to Saks and I purchased these. They were massively on sale, so let's put that out there. But I'd been thinking about getting them for quite a while, and I want to say they retailed for like $359, but they were on sale at Saks for $157. And like, I only bought them because Leighton Meester had them, but let's be real, they really don't look good on me. They definitely have more of like a 70s inspired kind of vibe. I'm generally someone who will say like every pair of sunglasses looks good on me, but I think these don't because of the color. They're like a cream and the lenses are brown, and I'm obviously blonde, and I think the reason they looked so good on Leighton is because her hair was like a dark brown, so it made for a pretty nice contrast. I just wasn't really smart enough at the time to think of things like that, so I've just found over the years these really difficult to style. I definitely try every so often, but I truthfully have probably only worn them about like 6 times in the last 10 years. That's so terrible. What's really cool about them is they have like a little star here on the lens. They say Chloe right here on either arm. The style code is C12181, and I believe that the style for the cream specifically is CO3. I feel like these represent where I was when I was 18. I just moved to New York City. I'd just been given a lot of money, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna buy the stupidest, most impractical thing ever just because I saw it on Gossip Girl. So I do still have the packaging. The box is definitely worn, as you can see. The sunglasses case is very impractical. I really never used it. It looks like this. It says Chloe on the top. It's obviously very sturdy, but it's just quite large. And this just really doesn't work in any handbag. Even in my Longchamp or whatever bag I was using for school at the time, this just took up so much room with like your other notebooks and things like that. As I said, I will show you guys later which sunglasses case I use for all of them. I wish I had more to say about these. They just genuinely are the most unused yet still treasured pair of sunglasses that I own. One day maybe I will part with them, but for now I'm still a little too nostalgic. Really quickly, I'm going to mention the second pair of designer sunglasses that I ever purchased were a pair of the classic Ray-Ban aviators. Again, purchased because Taylor Momsen was wearing them on the set of Gossip Girl. I loved how they looked on her, and I thought to myself, oh, we both had crazy long blonde extensions, both super pale. I figured they would look great on me. They did at the time, and I purchased those from Bergdorf at full price when I was about 19. I don't have those anymore. I actually sold them to a friend of mine. They were a great pair of sunglasses, but I kind of like upgraded what aviators I have. We'll get to that in a minute, but I'm still gonna link those down below because I think they were just a great kind of staple sunglass for anyone to own, and definitely in like a lower price point in terms of designer. The third pair of designer sunglasses that I purchased, I got at Saks during the Friends and Family sale. That has been my secret weapon to purchasing a lot of these sunglasses, is waiting very patiently until Friends and Family. Because if you don't know, at places like Bloomingdale's, Saks, they would do a Friends and Family sale usually 2 times a year where everything was 25% off. Many designers were excluded in terms of handbags and shoes, but almost no one was excluded in terms of sunglasses, which was amazing. So you wouldn't be able to get like a Dior bag 25% off, but you could get Dior sunglasses. I had my eye on these. Honestly, I just think they were very trendy at the time amongst like Tumblr fashion bloggers. Again, this was in like 2011, 2012, like right when I moved to New York. These are the Dior Mohotani, if I'm saying that correctly. Just their classic standard cat eye sunglass. I definitely do not wear these as much as I should. They are definitely exaggerated cat eye. They say Dior right here on either arm, and they also have like a little stud here on the end of each arm. These, I believe, retail for $430 if memory serves, and I got them for $370, still quite expensive. $320? Maybe I got them for $320. I'll leave the prices down below, of course. Like I said, I had these on my list for quite a while. I waited until Friends and Family, my sophomore year of college. I took my roommate with me. We went to get them, and I was so excited. And I just love that having a great designer sunglass really elevates any kind of basic outfit that you're wearing. The case for these, I love. I am obsessed with. It's just this little sleeve. It's like a pewter color. It says Dior, and it kind of has this like magnetic opening here. They just fit inside. This is the box that they came in. Yet another case that opens up like this. This case was inside of this case. If you wanted to, I guess you could carry it in the harder case here, but I really preferred using the sleeve. One thing that I feel like I must mention about these sunglasses is, if you don't know, I am originally from Chicago. I lived there until I was 18, and then I moved here to New York City. When I was in Chicago that Christmas, like I had just gotten these sunglasses, I mistakenly left them in the center console of my car. We had some huge blizzard or something. No one could leave their house for a couple of days. I go back out to my car. I take the sunglasses out. The frame was cracked. There was like a little crack here along the edge that literally occurred because they were in my car and they were so cold. So I just want to let you guys know, I actually brought them to my optometrist, like where my eye doctor is. Luckily, because like I said, I've had glasses since I was in 2nd grade. I've been going to them for years. They so kindly replaced them for me, literally for free, just because they happen to sell these sunglasses as well. These are actually kind of like a Frankenstein version, like the original lenses and then a newer frame that I got several months later. Suffice to say, I've learned my lesson. Absolutely never left my sunglasses in the car ever again. I don't wear these as much anymore, but I just don't think that they're really in style currently. But I always hold on to things like this because you never know, things do come back around. I definitely believe that sunglasses are a good investment because they really don't show any signs of wear. So if I were to want to resell them, I would probably be able to do so at either what I paid for them them because they were on sale or closer to the retail value. The next pair of sunglasses, I'm not gonna lie, my memory is a little bit foggy here. These are the Porsche Design sunglasses made famous by literally all of the Kardashians and Jenners. This is what they look like. Now, you can see, this is a very exaggerated aviator. Once I got these, I just completely stopped wearing those Ray-Ban aviators, so that's why I ended up selling them to one of my friends. They were just kind of taking up space and I knew that I would pretty much never wear them again. These sunglasses are pretty amazing, but I believe that out of everything here, these are the most expensive. I'm pretty sure they retail for like $600, maybe $670. The style number is 8478. Now here's where my memory gets a little fuzzy, which is very strange because I kind of remember everything. I know I got these from a different website. I just can't at this very moment remember which one. Like not Frames Direct, but like maybe Frames Direct. So basically what happened is once I had that experience with my sunglasses in my optometrist, I kind of realized, oh, a lot of optical places sell designer sunglasses and they obviously assume that they're going to switch out the lenses for prescription, or you could just buy them as is. When I decided that I really, really wanted these, like I went to the Porsche Design store with my friend, I tried them on and I was like, oh my God, I feel like I need to have them because they're very dramatic and I just couldn't stop thinking about them, but I knew I didn't want to pay full price. I started doing some digging through different like optical websites, places that I'd purchased contacts from before. Again, I can't remember exactly if it was like Frames Direct or Easy Contacts or like one of those type of websites, but that's where I ended up buying these from. I believe they were $3 something, maybe $4, but they weren't $600. I did not pay $600, but they were still one of my most expensive pair of sunglasses. I'm gonna show you why though I kind of justified the price point, because they have this really fantastic feature. This is the case that they come in. Sorry, again, it's a little dirty. It's been at the bottom of a box for quite a while. It says Porsche Design there on the front, opens up like that on the inside. And in here, we have this little felt package. It has something pretty cool in it. 2 extra lenses. What you can do with these sunglasses is either wear them with the kind of traditional black lenses, which actually have a bit of a blue tint, if you can see that. You lift up the nose bridge, slide out the lenses here, and you can slide in the other pair and then just clip the nose bridge back down, and there you have it. Like a second pair of sunglasses. I don't know if these are really showing up on video exactly how they do in real life. These are the black ones and the ones I'm wearing are the mirrored ones, and I promise out in the sunlight they truly look like gray and mirrored. I kind of justified the price at the time because I was like, wait a minute, I'm basically buying 2 pairs of sunglasses. That kind of oversized aviator shape was just so on trend. They were just really easy to pair with obviously normal outfits, but that athleisure style that was starting to become really popular right around, like, I don't know what to call this era other than like Kylie Jenner blue hair on Tumblr era. You know what I mean? I do still really love these. I just don't really grab for them that often. I think because I realized now I don't really like that they pretty much cover up my eyebrows unless you wear them like really far on your nose. They're such like a cool, unique pair of sunglasses. Ever since, I have never met anyone else that owns these, and I do get a lot of questions about them whenever I do wear them. I still hold on to them. And I just feel like I was so proud of myself that I was able to find them for such a discounted price. I could not bear to sell them. So now we are approaching yet another purchase from the Saks Friends and Family sale. I believe that I got these when I was a junior in college as well. This is when I started my like fashion blog on Instagram. Basically up until that point, I'd just been using Instagram like any other normal person. Around 2014 is when I started to take my Instagram seriously, and I was like actually trying to post a lot of fashion content, a lot of outfits. That's when people were doing like flat lays of like their macaroons and stuff like that. Like you'd go to Lauderay and buy macaroons. You know what I mean? Okay, anyway, thank God that's in the past. Everyone that I really looked up to, like people whose style I really admired, owned these sunglasses, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna own those sunglasses. I don't really know if I pull them off, to be honest. They are the infamous Prada Baroque sunglasses. Infamous because of this right here. Honestly, is this not like kind of just Willy Wonka vibes? I don't really know. I would love for these to make a comeback. They're just so iconic to me. These retail for, I want to say $380, and again, 25% off. So I got them closer to $300. I admittedly around this time in my life kind of just had money to blow. I don't regret it because again, I just feel like this is such an iconic pair of sunglasses. If you are someone that like collects designer sunglasses and has over the past decade, you probably have these. They're just like really impractical. So compared to the Porsche Design that I just showed you guys, like those are easy to throw on with like leggings and a sweatshirt, and these I felt like just really didn't work with like everyday kind of looks. They're kind of like such a statement piece that you have to like consciously incorporate them into your outfit. You can't just like throw them on, if that makes sense. This is the case that the Prada sunglasses come in. Not sure if you can see, but they say Prada right there. They open up like this. You can slide them in and close, and then it has a little magnet here. And then this is the larger box that case comes in. As I'm sure you can see from what I've shown you so far, almost all of these sunglasses come in a large outer box and then a large sunglasses case as well. We're like halfway done, guys. Okay, the next pair of sunglasses were a gift. This story is gonna sound ridiculous, but I promise you it's true. When I was a senior in college, I was nannying. A lot of you guys who watch my vlogs know this is like my family now. I've been with them for literally a decade. My kid's mom purchased these sunglasses for herself and ended up not liking them. It was too late to return them. And she's like, you're always wearing cute sunglasses. Like, I know you love sunglasses. Do you wanna just have these? I literally tried them on like twice and I didn't even wear them out of the house. And I was like, okay. They are these amazing round Chanel sunglasses. I don't think I ever would have purchased a round pair like this. They definitely give me that kind of like Beatles, like John Lennon vibe, but I think they're cute on me. When I'd kind of like just started my fashion vlog around that time, oh my God, I was wearing these with so many different outfits. I was really surprised how many outfits I felt like these worked really well with. They actually have a slight bluish gray tint to them. These are the only ones that I don't know like the name or the style of, just because, like I said, I did not purchase them myself. The style number is 4206. I will definitely leave them linked down below. She gave them to me like completely wrapped up in all of the Chanel packaging, like they had just come from the boutique. I think I maybe looked into it once before, and these retail for like approximately $400 or $500. But of course, if I can find them, I will leave them linked down below. They come in just your classic Chanel box, quilted sunglasses case that has the CCs right here. A really nice, sturdy, hard case. I actually didn't use this case. Once I started wearing these sunglasses, I would switch out with the Dior case here because it's just so easy and slim and it fits in a lot of bags. I truthfully haven't worn these in quite a while. I mean, I'm sure if you, again, are into sunglasses, you know that like trends kind of change over the years. This definitely was more of a like Coachella 2015 looking pair of sunglasses, right? But that doesn't mean that I can't like bring them back. We can definitely bring them back. And I would absolutely never get rid of Chanel sunglasses that were literally given to me for free. So obviously love that for me. Now we are getting to the most exciting part for me, because these are the sunglasses that I honestly wear like every single day and I'm constantly rotating out. Without a doubt, looking at all of the pairs that I own here, these are the most worn, most useful, most versatile pair of sunglasses that I own. Also the pair that the most amount of my friends have ever asked if they could borrow, where I got them, etc. They are the Celine Tilda sunglasses. They are super oversized, square, amazing sunglasses. These are amazing. They're amazing. You can be so hungover and no one will know. Why am I now realizing that I got these right around the time that my like nightlife habits really started to just get out of control? And I would get home at like 4 o'clock in the morning, sleep for a couple hours, and then I would have to like go do work. So I would put those like under eye patches right here and then put my sunglasses over them, get a Starbucks, go to work, and then take off the patches once I got there. And you couldn't even see because the sunglasses were just so big. They're amazing. They're so amazing. I don't know what else to say. They're amazing. They do also come in a tortoise, but obviously as you can tell, I'm pretty much like a classic black kind of gal. These again, I purchased from, why do I keep thinking it's Frames Direct? Now I'm kind of embarrassed that I don't remember exactly where I got them from. But again, I will be sure to link them. I did not get them from Celine. I got them from an optometry type place. But you guys, that's like my biggest hack, looking on websites like that, because optometrists are like licensed to be able to carry these brands. Like they're not knockoff, they're not counterfeit, but they're able to offer them at discounted rates if they have like too much of a product, or if they have a couple of pairs that have been sitting around and haven't been sold. It's kind of at the discretion of that optometry. I want to say that these retail for like $540 and I got them for $360. Anyway, just so good. They're so good. They have that classic kind of like Celine, the dots here and here. They look so good on your head. They just, oh God. Here's the thing. Once I got these sunglasses, I realized really quickly, oh, I could kind of get rid of all of the other pairs and only keep these and I would be fine, because they just served every single purpose that I was looking for. They looked good with like really cute outfits. They looked great when I was wearing like a band tee and shorts. They looked great in the winter. They look great in the summer. They look good on your head. They look good on your face. They look good with a ponytail. They look good with your hair down. They always look good. And they have the best case ever. This is the case that they come in. It's probably gonna be hard for the camera to pick this up, but it's like a velvet kind of material. It says Celine Paris right there on the bottom. It zippers right here on the top and slightly on the side. Open up, slide the sunglasses in, and there you have it. And once I got this case, I would put any pair of sunglasses I was using that day in it. But truthfully, once I got these sunglasses, the likelihood that I would wear my other pairs just really decreased. I highly recommend, if there's any pair so far that I've mentioned, these are the ones. Honestly, looking at everything that I have, these are the ones you guys need to get. They're just so good. Now, this is a very sad part of the video for me. The next pair of sunglasses that I purchased, and again, I don't know if this matters to you guys, but in terms of timeline, those Celines I purchased around, when I was becoming a club rat, so 2015. This next pair I purchased in 2000, maybe 17 or 18. There were several years where the Celines were all that I was wearing. And then I saw these Saint Laurent and I was so obsessed with them. I had them and loved them for a year and a half, and then I lost them at 50 Bowery. So I guess that's what I get for being a club rat. But honestly, it was really upsetting because they really were such a flattering pair of sunglasses. If I can find some photos of myself wearing them, I will insert them here. I will also insert just a picture of what they looked like. And I still have the case because I was wearing them on my face to like day drink or something. And then I put them down on a table. And honestly, I'm not someone that ever loses things, like in general ever. And the fact that I left that evening without them is really, really embarrassing for me. And I'm like so upset about it. And obviously someone found them and was not gonna give them back. So I just have the very sad pouch, but I did really like this case. I thought it was a good one. Anything that's kind of like malleable like this, I think it protects the sunglasses just fine. I'm more concerned with how it fits in my bag, and I thought that this was great. Honestly, I loved that pair so much. I have considered repurchasing it multiple times. It's a little difficult to track down, but I might do it. I do recommend those as well, because those and the Celine were without a doubt my two most worn pair of sunglasses for like 3 or 4 years. Really, really loved them. Sorry if the angle changed at all. I just had to change my camera battery because we've been filming for so long. Anyway, we're almost done. The next pair that I have are honestly kind of boring. I'm really not that obsessed with them. They're these Ray-Bans. They're the like hexagon ones. I don't hate them. I don't love them. This just was honestly a bit of an impulse purchase. I felt like I needed a sunglass that had the tortoise and the gold, just because everything else that I had was black. I purchased these from Bloomingdale's and I did pay full price for it. No, I didn't. I got these during Friends and Family at Bloomingdale's. I think I just like thought I needed them. I think I'd envisioned them with certain outfits and I wore them with those outfits, and then after that, I never really found myself grabbing for these. I'm sure I've shown you guys by now the kind of sunglass display thing that I have by my closet. I definitely go over there and try on multiple different pairs with my outfit every day, but I always would end up settling on the Saint Laurent or the Celine, deciding that those look the best. So Ray-Bans haven't really been that great for me, but I haven't sold these. It doesn't feel necessary to do so yet. There's really not much to say about Ray-Bans in my opinion. You get it. Same case, very kind of classic unisex style. Still wanted to mention them though. Now we have come to the final pair in my collection, the most recent pair. Although I do feel like I have to say, I still have like 12 other pair of sunglasses, but they're from brands like Chavoke or Key Australia. But this video was just focusing on designer sunglasses, and honestly, a lot of those other pairs that I own don't get anywhere near as much use as the designer pairs. So if you are someone that's kind of been debating like, do I want to go designer? Do I want to get something more trendy and a little bit more affordable? In my opinion, it really does pay off to invest in designer sunglasses because they just tend to be just better quality. I have 2 pairs from Key Australia that broke, or some of the coating like scratched off the lenses. So this isn't like the last pair in my collection, but it's the last pair we're gonna talk about today. And they are these Valentino sunglasses that my dad actually got me for my birthday this year, which if you don't know, I'm a Pisces. These are the Valentino 4063 is the style name. They are these little sort of cat eye, but with squared edges, black, and then they have the gold V right here and right here. And they also have the little rock stud here on each arm, if you can see that. They come in a really nice leather case. It's a little bit too thick for my liking. I still feel like I'd rather use the velvet zippered Celine pouch, but still a good case. Fit in just like that. Again, a magnetic closure. Most of these cases are like that. And of course come in your kind of classic Valentino red box. Now, I feel like I need to mention, once COVID hit, I really felt like, oh, my designer purchasing days need to come to a stop for the foreseeable future. But my dad asked me what's something that I've kind of had on my wish list for a while that I might want for my birthday. I have had these sunglasses, you guys, on my wish list for like 2 years. I saw a picture of Dua Lipa wearing them. I will insert that photo here. That was the only photo I needed to see, and I was sold. I was like, I want those sunglasses. Where are they? I hunted them down. I saw how much they were, and I was like, ugh, okay, not in the cards right now. I have so many pair, it's really difficult to justify. And this was before I had lost the Saint Laurent, so even harder to justify. Anyway, when my dad asked me recently what I might want for my birthday, I kind of have like a running list of things that I'm coveting. And a lot of these things have been on the list for years and years. And I thought to myself, well, the most, sounds so bad, the most inexpensive thing on the list were the Valentino sunglasses. And my dad really doesn't particularly understand spending a lot of money on something like this. Obviously he's fine for me to do whatever I want with my money, but like he would rather buy me like electronics or something like that. But I noticed that these sunglasses were available on Macy's website because I guess there's a sunglass hut in Macy's. At least there is in Herald Square, so that's why. They were on sale on Macy's for $275, and I believe they retail for like $394. I thought to myself, what if you can use a Macy's coupon? If you have a Macy's credit card, they send you coupons like all the time. And my dad is always asking me if I want to use any of the coupons, and I'm like, no, I don't shop there. But I literally sat there with my dad with my laptop and put these in my cart on Macy's, added a like 25% off coupon, and they worked. So these ended up coming down to $200. I was like really surprised. I thought he was gonna say no. Anyway, I'm really happy that he didn't though, because I think these are just very on trend right now, very easy to style, kind of that smaller shape that shows the eyebrows, but they're not so tiny like those insanely tiny ones that we were wearing a couple of years ago. Yeah, I'm really happy that they ended up looking good on me because I ordered them having never had tried them on. I'm really, really very pleased with these. Wow, I don't know how long this video is, but I've been filming for over an hour. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that I kind of gave you a nice overview into my collection. I hope it gave you some good tips for shopping. I will leave every link that I can find down below. If any of these are no longer available specifically, then I will do my best to find something else that's like super, super close. Obviously, if you guys have any questions about any of the pairs that I've shown, please leave a comment. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you would like to see any more kind of like designer collections from me, be sure to subscribe if you are not already. 75% of my viewers are not subscribed. You're here, subscribe. And then also you may as well click the bell to be notified so you will know whenever I upload. I regularly post fashion and lifestyle content on this channel. You can also find me on Instagram, where I am literally posting every single day, multiple times a day. That's where I'm the most active. I will also leave my Twitter, my TikTok, my Spotify, my SoundCloud, where I upload mixes that I DJ. Anything else that I can think of, I will leave in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Am I actually done? I guess so. Bye, kisses.